All right, the very first three varieties I'm up here showing you is the comas. Comas. Uh, we did do a sample of these last year. They're very nice. What I was waiting for these showing these pictures. You did sell some of a good number of them. We still got some good numbers of these left. The great thing about these is more of a, they got more of a spike, tiny like flower to it. There's also known as pineapple lily. This is zone 7, the zone 10. It will get 1 feet to 2 feet in height, and these are all in 2 gallons. They like to be moist but well drained soil, and performs best when they're in the full sun. Now, when it does get hot during the course of summer, you do want to water this more than you usually do with your regular plants. You don't want this to get dried out. After the blossom is faded, you can discard the bulbs or save them to regrow for the following year. The variety I added mostly was the cocoa because it's more of the shorter dwarf of the three varieties. And as you can see right now, the picture in the middle, it is just starting to shoot up some of those spikes, and it's going to be starting to show some colors soon. Not all varieties are showing those spikes, but what great thing about this is that there's plenty of time for your customers to get this on their lot, plant them in their yards, and they got time to enjoy it before it gets all bloomed out. So those, like I said, these are the three varieties of the Acomas. Next picture, please. All right, now we're going to be starting talking about our summer bloomers. This is my next crop of buddleias I added on most yesterday. We did have some on. I did increase the numbers for these varieties yesterday. What it is, this is our next crop. So the crop you might got early in the season, it might be really big and heavy. These are just a little bit shorter compared to what the customers they got earlier. You might make sure the customers understand that. That way they're not saying issues that these are sizes are different from what you got from the early in the season. This beautiful variety right now is the Puckster Blue, also known as butterfly bush, zone 5 to zone 9. It will get 24 inches in height as well as 24 to 36 inches in width. It has a beautiful blue, stunning flower with yellow orange eyes on it. This is the variety that's in a 3 gallon. It likes to be moist but well drained soil. Very late to break dormancy, and that's what comes for all buddleias. Jeff usually have them in a semi-heated house to sort of give them early start compared to what's in other people's landscape yards and everything else. But like I said, they are late to coming out of dormancy, but this is your summer bloomer variety. This one is a dwarf buddleia, mostly seen on larger plants, blooms nonstop from early summer, and is a very true blue variety. Next picture, please. Now this is the buddleia Puckster periwinkle, also known as butterfly bush. Once again, zone 5 to zone 9. It would get 24 inches in height as well as 24 to 34 inches in width. Now this one has a beautiful purple-like flower to it. Once again, we also grow this in a green 3 gallon. Like I said, all of these buddleias, they're late coming out of dormancy, so just keep that in mind. That way, the customer doesn't think the plant might be dead in yard. It's not. It's a late starter, and it's. But the thing is, buddleias are mostly aimed for your summer bloomers. Once again, the Puckster series is not considered to be dwarf buddleias, mostly seen on larger plants. Blooms nonstop from early summer all the way up into the fall. Next picture, please. Now, this one is the Puckster Blue. The size you see is the size we're selling at. Puckster Pink. Jeff gets them confused sometimes. So this is, I'm sorry, Puckster Pink. This is also, this picture I see, that is the size it is. Remember, the Puckster series is dwarf, but it will get good size. It get 2 feet in height as well as 3 feet in width. It's a beautiful, solid, light pink, likes well-drained soil, bloom from early summer all the way up into the fall, and provides a big flowers of on a compact plant, and better for winter hardiness. So Puckster series is a variety that's very reliable, so you can't go wrong with that one. Next picture, please. Okay, now this is the buddleia Lo and Behold Ruby Chip, also known as butterfly bush. We get 2 feet to 3 feet in height, as well as 2 to 3 feet in width. This one has a beautiful, stunning pink to red flowers to it. It's mostly started light pink, and it just fades more of a red, which almost you sort of like a semi-butt color for this variety. Moist drained soil, and it likes to be in full sun. A dwarf deciduous shrub, a small bloomer, good for border plants, and also good for containers and edging. Next picture, please. Now, this is the Buddleia Grand Cascade. As you can see, the name speaks for itself. This is more of a cascading variety of Buddleia. It is more of a zone 5 to zone 10. Then we get 5 feet to 6 feet in height, to 7 to 6 feet in width. So wherever you plant this, you make sure you give yourself plenty of room for this variety. Even though you get it right now, you might think it's going to stay small and compact. This will get very big. It's a very beautiful cascading, light pink flower. We grow this in a 3-gallon. It's a good variety for attracting bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. And the flowering shrub cascading downward, similar to look to a weeping willow. It's a light lavender purple flower with panicles that are enormous, that are 12 to 14 inches long to 4 inches thick. Makes wonderful backdrop for your perennial gardens. And the plus thing is this variety is considered to be deer resistant. So that's a plus for you. Next picture, please. Serrasa stigma plum agnoides. This variety we had also known as leadwort. It's zone 5 to zone 9. It would get 8 to 12 inches in height as well as 10 to 12 inches in width. It has a beautiful blue shades of flowers to it. As you can see right now, they're just starting to show some buds and color. We actually got 2 big numbers of crops for this. So we have big numbers, we got good numbers to cover orders for these. You can almost roll running. Beautiful, like I said, blue shade flowers. As you can see, it does best when it's in full sun to partial shade. Bloom time for this variety is usually from late summer up to the fall until you get your first frost. Great thing also about this too, as you can see, you get your 2 variety colors for it. You get the beautiful blue flowers you get during the course of the summer, and during the fall you get that beautiful red, which will give you a nice accent when it comes to your landscape. Great for underplanting for shrubs, large perennial trees. Foliage is green during summer, then it turns a beautiful bronze red in the fall. So you can't go wrong for that variety. And now we have the ficus brown turkey. As you can see, that picture is on the right. I'm sorry, on the left. That's the picture I just took yesterday. This crop is beautiful, good clean leaves, good body to them. This is zone 5 to zone 9. It will get 10 to 10, or it should be, I reversed that, 3 to 10 feet in height as well as in width. This is a beautiful green leaf. It is the foliage that we're basically selling this variety as focus point. It does provide an edible fruit. We grow this in a 3-gallon. It likes to be moist but well-drained soil, and it can be grown in container pots. Good for winter. You want to protect this during the course of the winter supply still. Note, it's a spread habit. Attractive foliage of edible fruit. Containers, if you want to, you can just plant this straight into containers, leave it as a patio decoration. But it is recommended if you do that, once the winter comes, you take that container and you put it indoors, protected for the winter. As you can see, the picture there, you have how it would look like in the landscape and the picture of the edible fruit that it will produce. I believe that might be it for now.